Okay, I'm back again. What I was explaining is like reading for close friends and things like that. Find someone else that feels like you do first. You know, talk to them. Don't blow this out of the water like with your family and friends. Don't start shooting off conspiracy theory stuff right now. And it really, as much as we could right now, that's the advantage, okay? But you have a huge disadvantage as well. Okay, I've been thinking about this shit for like 15 years. Some of you just woke up yesterday and are going, what the hell? Because it's come to this point. That's okay. Okay? We're all waking up when we're supposed to wake up. Just like I studied this stuff for a reason, and I was like, you know. And I realized probably 10, 15 years ago, it wasn't to get rich. Like this whole thing, this whole Donald Trump thing, it's like, you know what? If they said I could never go back to the hospital, I don't care. I got a pacemaker. I'm not going to worry about that shit no more. You know? I mean, if I can, and I think I need to, and I could, but I don't think I'm going to need to. Because I'm living in the moment. Now, that's for this moment. And I hope tomorrow I can live in the moment a lot more than I did today. Okay. But for people that are just really waking up, this just freaking them out. It's just too much stuff at once. It's like, okay, we might find out that our whole government system has been a lie forever and ever and ever. I mean, it sure is looking like it. Every bit of religion, pretty much, that we've believed in is starting to get proven wrong and turned into a moral issue. You know, our digital TV in the media and how it's filtered and designed to keep us in a constant low frequency of fear and anger. I mean, you know, they didn't pay all that money just so we could get good TV reception, okay? Our bodies have electromagnetic forces in them. You know, some of us have little pieces of chip in us that, you know, got certain shots. Or forms of metal that have been put in us, or anything, you know, underneath the battery of your cell phone. There's a little chip there that doesn't belong to anyone. And if you take it out, it doesn't matter. But who did it matter to? It sucks your battery down. I mean, there's a lot of things that's going to be hitting people right away. I mean, you're going to see a lot of truth all at once, and there's some people that have been living in the dark for so long, and we're going to see some pretty crazy stuff. You know, just hold your shit together, okay? You'll get through it. And you know, if some of the stuff is just too crazy for you to believe today or look into today, just try to digest it as you can, you know? Try to digest it as you can. If you're having trouble digesting it, create something. Don't let it stress you out. You know, one thing we're going to have to really let go of, and this is going to be one of the hardest things, is our physical bodies, because that's another sign of a light worker. I just want to say, you have been through it, all right? A lot of light workers have been close to death. They have died. They've had more than one near-death experience. They've had out-of-body experiences. They've been injured like that should have killed people. They've had diseases that should have killed people. They've had miraculous recoveries from sicknesses that no one would have ever dreamt they would have came out of. And I mean, I'm an example of that. I mean, I really am. People that know me, they're just like, I can't even, the people in my life that were close to me and seeing all that stuff, remember it more than I do. That was all part of my awakening. You know, and like I was talking about Jesus and taking on the sins. Now, Lightworkers do this too. We volunteered that, all right? That is part of the reason that we suffer so much abuse, a lot of us in our childhood. Some of us suffer diseases. We suffer things that a lot of people haven't went through. Or if they did go through, maybe they just thought they would have never been able to live through it. And so we're usually extremely strong. We have a strong will to continue on no matter what. And the fact is that we chose that. Or we were chosen to do this. We were chosen to do this not because we were bad people. Because they knew that we were a savior. We were a redeemer. We were someone that could take the horrible travesties and crimes against humanity upon ourselves and transmute that into a positive flow of energy. That is why we agreed. And sometimes it takes a lifetime. And sometimes it's just that lifetime crossing over yours, the one that you watch that never does resolve it, that never does change it. And see, what happens is we are the people. It scared the crap out of me. But us people, we're the ones. We agreed to hold those crimes against children and against women. And we agreed to be abused because we already knew that we were going to not perpetuate it into the future. So we're chain breakers. That's part of the reason we're so passionate when we see someone innocent hurt, okay? That's the other sign. If you're a light worker, the purest, one of the purest beings you can even be around is an animal. Especially a domestic animal. You've probably got a deep and huge compassion for animals. Some people like certain kinds of animals and they really stand up for them, and some people just love all animals. It's because there's an innocence in there. You know, they don't put anything on you. Okay? They just love you for no reason. They just love you for every reason. They don't have the polarity of evil in them. A dog doesn't attack someone because they're an evil dog. If they attack someone, or if they're always mean, there's a reason for that. They're afraid. They've got to be afraid. There's something disturbing. They don't know love. Because once you teach an animal that, or you show them that, they're not, I mean,